I'm one of the most prolific gaming content creators in history. I'm here to make meaningful content for nice people. Your favorite moments from my 15-year legacy as a content creator here on YouTube?
Let's start at the beginning, way back when. After years of not being liked in the Street Fighter community, Darksydephil opened a YouTube channel to record live tournament matches. He'd then go home and drown his sorrows in rum, and put out drunken gameplay videos. In a stroke of fortune, a few videos randomly blew up in views. Personally, what really struck me about these old videos were just how terrible he is at demonstrating how these games should be played. But early on, footage wasn't widely available, so viewers just had to take what they could find. This Is How You Don't Plays wouldn't begin until about 5 years later, but they were justified since pretty much day one. He would then go back to tournaments bragging about the profits from YouTube anytime people got tired of his abrasive shit-talking, further solidifying his smug wrestling heel persona moving forward.
Come on, you want some, boy? You want some? Yeah, come on. Whee! Going for a rush. Come on. Fuck them. I'm gonna take the shortcut. Oh. Hey, watch your driving! What the fuck? I just lost 50% health. What the fuck? Dad, why do I have to go put the fuses in the fuse box? Do what you're told, son, before I slap you. Okay, Dad. Now don't go being a there. Do what I tell you. What does John do when he comes to Midwest? He talks on the phone with his girl the whole time. Because he couldn't do that from home.
Still or video?
Video.
Take a video of me?
Yes, I am.
Why are you taking a video of me?
Because it's fun.
Take a video
Gotta
of me.
document the trip. Ha ha ha. Gaining renown and love for nothing. Very nice. Oh, the loves me too, huh? Go, come on. Oh, what the fuck? Dude, I can't control it. I can't do anything. Come on. Now I'm almost dead. See the smoke coming out? That means one more hit and I'm dead. I touched one fucking thing. Ha. Oh boy, everyone's in love with me now. Awesome. Get the fuck away from me. All the merchants are apparently. What? More driving.
Rambo Bambo McGee here to rock the mic so viciously since the age of 3, but it's not just me, today. I have my always lovely and always talented co-host, Chaos Realm Hot Topic Cat in the house. How you doing, Cat?
What did I get myself into?
Well, we are going to introduce today what happened in a single year in the history of the world's most infamous law cow, Darksydephil. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, well, in 2009, the most interesting thing that happened was the king revealed himself.
Weird.
I know, it is weird, but I don't mean he revealed himself sexually. I mean he revealed his face for the first time. And he also does one of the weirdest moves I've ever seen. Check this out. Tell me what you think.
Actually, I'm pretty confused right now.
We also got a prepared Phil joke.
Well, you kind of look like my camera, which is a little odd. But anyway.
Horrible.
That makes me cringe. Ugh.
We're out of time, but not much else happened outside of a few top 10 lists that year. Enjoy the rest of the show. Anything you want to do the rest of your day, Chaos Realm?
I'm horny as hell.
Whoa, I'm married. Give me a drink real quick, Chew.
I can't believe you actually drank it. That was my piss.
Chew, did you know there was piss in there?
I don't know, Rambo.
Ugh, all right, let's end this show. Thanks everybody for watching. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Hello everyone, DSP here. Bet you're probably shocked that we're finally meeting face to face. Well, first of all, you're all f***s, just so you know. As a lot of you have seen, or as a lot of you know, as I've said repeatedly in many of my videos, I do not accept random friend requests either on the PlayStation Network or Xbox Live simply because I don't want to fill my entire friends list with people I don't know. That would be pretty stupid. It's from a guy named Hobo Monkey 3, and he sends me a voice message. Let's see what he said. And look, he did invite me to be his friend, going against what I've said on my page and in my videos. But let's see what he has to say.
Hey, please put me on your friend list or whatever. Please, I love your videos, and if you think I'm sick, I'm not sure. Bye, bye.
What the fuck did he say? Besides begging to be on my friends list? Well, hold on. Let me get rid of this. Let me give it some thought. Should I let him on? No, fuck you. Get off. Okay. I like your YouTube videos. Alright, well, I appreciate the sentiment. Thank you for sending me that private message. And oh, look. He wants to be my friend, too. Oh, too bad. Because I told you I'm not accepting it, so fuck you.
Dude, Darksydephil, I saw your videos on YouTube. They're great.
Is everyone that watches my videos a fucking 12-year-old? Jesus! How did that fucking miss? Come on, dude. Whatever. It goes over him. Okay. Ken and Ryu can duck under his fucking super. That's useful. His uppercut's beating mine, because it's better. My moves aren't fucking coming out now. What the fuck, man? Block! Jesus, he's jumping all over the screen. See this? What the fuck? Dude, why is everything he do beating my moves all of a sudden? What the fuck? And now I don't get a fireball again. It's frustrating because not only does lag affect the match because there's rollbacks and jumping around, but inputs drop too. So you'll be doing a move and you get the wrong move, like right there. The kick came out, but the motion to do the fireball, apparently somewhat part of it didn't input, and I got a roundhouse kick. So lag affects it two ways. Either jumping around the screen, or you don't get your special moves, which is fucking horseshit. Get the shot. God damn it. There's a guy that's a pro and he's being a Alright. Little Look at that disturbingly girl with the big tits in the background.
Round 3. Fight.
The skin-tight shirt. I just want to say thanks a lot to everyone. I hope to entertain you in the future and click on the ads that show up on the videos there. I also do have the PayPal donation on the left-hand side of my Darksydephil channel.
Hi. 2010. God damn it. A pivotal year in the history of Philip Paul Burnell. A year which saw the birth of a new channel, DSPgaming, which, as of the recording of this video, has over 63,000 meaningful uploads. Divided by the number of days since then, that works out to somewhere in the region of 12 videos uploaded every day. Now that's robust. Having not yet adopted direct capture, Phil's gameplay throughout the year is still in the charming camera pointed at the TV style, a style which he would continue to pioneer for the foreseeable future. Expect co-op with friends, talk shows with friends, motion controls, sometimes with friends, this font, manspreading, headroom, the birth of Project 7, the first video with the hat, incredibly edited top 10 videos, bacon grease down the toilet, oh, and this.
You got some idiot named DSP who's a total piece of shit, by the way.
Take it away, Decepticon.
I used to have a channel on YouTube called Darksydephil, extremely popular, had over 76 million views, and then YouTube shut me down. They didn't give me any reason why. They basically just completely shut me down. They won't let me log back in. They won't give me a chance to get reinstated, so to hell with it. Just a little bit under a year ago, I was offered a contract by Machinima. I knew, see, I know business. A lot of people don't know this about me. I have a business degree, okay? I went to college, I graduated, I have a Bachelor of Science in Business. That's actually a major in finance. And so I know how businesses work. They all of a sudden sprung on me all these kinds of terms, conditions, and requirements that they had never even mentioned before I signed the contract. All I have to really say is fuck you, Machinima, because you pissed me off. Bacon grease, what the fuck do you do with it? Well, do not put it into plastic or styrofoam. I've seen idiots put this into plastic and styrofoam and it fucking melts right through and you look like a moron. Safest thing to do with bacon grease. Oh yeah! Hot fucking potatoes. Oh yeah, look at that shit in my trash. Oh, that looks delightful, doesn't it? What's up, everyone? It's DSP here, and probably this is going to be the most honest video I've ever made. Well, bottom line is this: I went into work today and they laid me off, so I no longer have a full-time job. I'm unemployed. By no means am I asking or begging for anything. Like I've always said, any help that anyone gives me is massively appreciated. I just gotta say, all you people on YouTube better fucking look out, because now you got someone who actually has time, effort, talent, know, and I'm gonna put it towards this, and if it works out, you're in trouble. You know, the days of fucking acting like a 5-year-old and editing your voice to sound like an annoying, high-pitched kid and going over the internet and somehow getting popularity, those days are over. Because talented people are actually gonna now start to use this medium, and hopefully it will turn out to be something worthwhile rather than just a complete waste of time, which is what I've seen from a lot of these people.
All right, it's time.
Well, that's right, because Kojima's a fucking cocksucker. I said it. He's a... This is what happens when you let the Jews do whatever they want. You've let the Jews overrun space, and now look at this. Their greed has had the artifact turn everyone into necromorphs. So now I, the last remaining Nazi, must exterminate them. Hello, Jew. I'm using the new Axe body detailer to try to take a shower here. I'm trying... All right, how about the balls, huh? Oh, you don't want to use the detailers that wash your balls. Oh, that's a hola mio. I wash on my body. But obviously I gotta get plugs in, especially now, and if you hate on me for trying to get plugs in when I get laid off, fuck you, don't watch my videos, go ahead and make a negative comment, I'll block you 10 ways from fucking Sunday. Donations, I do accept donations through PayPal. You go to paypal.com and send donations to darksydephil@hotmail.com. Anyone who wants to. I'm not begging, I'm not even asking, I'm just throwing it out there if you want to contribute towards the cost of games, towards what I'm doing. And again, please, if you're gonna donate, do it for that. Do it because you like what I do, you think I'm entertaining, and you want to see me keep doing it. But you gotta be careful with everything going on, and especially when you're out of work, you gotta be careful what you spend.
Hey everybody, it's Steve of the Dead here, and I'm here to take you through DSP's 2011, and yes, I'm going to do it in under a minute. 2011 was a quiet year for DSP, and to be honest, you can't blame him for wanting to keep his head down, considering this is how he ended 2010.
Hello, Drew!
But it's okay that it was a relatively dull year, because Phil was actually busy doing other stuff. He was going to conventions, he was doing multiplayer with friends, he was doing generally social and positive things.
We've secured a panel at Too Many Games.
Granted, he was late to that convention.
Unfortunately, we got to the convention quite late.
But my point still stands. He actually left the house and went out with his friends. That's a very far cry from the DSP of today that we're currently all gathered here to celebrate. But that's not to say that 2011 was a year with no positive contributions to offer the channel, because there was one new addition to Phil's content.
Hell yes!
Now, I don't know about you guys, but I, for one, am glad to see that such daring and radical innovation has always been part of DSP Gaming's DNA. And while I can't wait to see what 2012 has in store for DSP, I remain confident that as long as he continues to maintain these social relationships and continues to go to new events and new places, his mental health and his personality will develop in a healthy and mature way, and there will be no long-term negative impacts. Right? Right?
Unfortunately, like I said, those really crazy, really mentally ill fucking people who just can't stand seeing someone be successful, sending fake complaint emails to like the higher ups of this company and getting me kicked off of their business for complete bullshit. Hello, Drew. Having the camera next to you, it sounds like I'm in the room with you. You know, I've seen people who do Let's Plays and commentaries, but they do direct capture footage and then they dub in, you know, their live commentary, and it doesn't sound real. It sounds like it was made in a studio. It sounds like it's digital. It doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound like you're just kind of sitting there hanging out with someone playing the game and enjoying it. I think that really doing the kind of photography that I do, you know, doing videography of recording the screen direct for the camera with me sitting right there, right next to you, it feels a lot more personal than what a lot of other people have done. It's very common that I would produce anywhere from 15 to 30 new videos in one day. And so people who had subscribed to my Darksydephil channel started complaining, saying, listen Phil, we love what you're doing, we love your videos. The problem is YouTube's functionality sucks. And every time that you put out 30 videos, YouTube floods our subscription box with 30 of your videos and we can't see anyone else's stuff. So I follow you, I like everything you do, but unfortunately I'm going to unsubscribe to you so that way my box doesn't get flooded every time you make new videos. However, I'll still keep my eyes open and watch for your new videos. And this is the case with several thousand people who have contacted me, that YouTube just really needs to fix their functionality. In all the years I've been doing this on YouTube now, over 3 years, they still haven't fixed it. There's a lot of people who I'd love to thank. Obviously, first of all, the people at Machinima who've worked with me and are really great. Fuck you, Machinima. I'm DSP. Thanks a lot. I'm living the dream. This is amazing. Hope to work with all of you in the future. Hopefully meet some of you at events and things that I go to, and you can only go up from here. So I received an email from Machinima last night that basically said, listen, as a follow-up to our communications over the past couple of weeks, you know, we've been telling you to be careful about what you put up on copyrights, and so you might notice that on some of your channels that are under our partnership program, that certain videos have been set to private. This has been done during this time of copyright crackdown, and so if you have any concerns or whatever, please respond to this email, and we'll discuss it and we'll figure it out. I have no idea what that means, because I'll be honest with everyone, when I signed my contract with Machinima, I never gave them permission to go in and fuck with my videos. Basically what I did is I signed away the rights to advertise on my videos and on my channels. I never told them you can go just manipulate my page however you want. So I don't know what the hell they think they're doing, if this is indeed them, because I do not know if this is them or not. Before I started recording this video, sent a communication to Machinima telling them this is absolutely unacceptable if indeed it was them. I don't know if it was them. Who knows? It could be they enabled everything for claims, and then some stupid YouTube bug is putting everything up as private. It could be one of 1 billion things, okay? Now, what are we gonna do? Like I said, I don't want to cook all this because it's a little bit over a pound. I couldn't find a pound portion at my local supermarket. They only had one that was a little bit more. So I'll probably cut off the end here. The goal is to get the beef into small pieces, okay? I just got some beef on my hand. I'm immediately gonna wash my hands.
SCP-1651 Euclid Class, 2012. SCP-1651 should be contained within a triplex-style condo. He is to be provided with a mate of dubious maturity. She cannot be Asian. The containment chamber is to be furnished with items that were purchased on credit cards only. 1651's interactions with Machinima personnel are to be supervised by a trained behavioral psychologist to mitigate its inappropriate language and behavior. If SCP-1651 attempts to reach out to your managing supervisor, do not respond and politely direct him to the support desk. The anomalous properties of SCP-1651 manifest in interactions with peers and finances. It has an incessant tendency to be overly critical of its companions and to hold grudges while saying differently. Addendum. SCP-1651 has been granted limited access to the Foundation's internal gaming network, provided it adheres to the rules of polite, positive decorum, and behavioral guidelines. He has yet to be unbanned.
And with me today is my beautiful girlfriend, Leanna, who also is known as Panda Lee on YouTube.
Not Asian.
Here's the thing, this is what so many people don't seem to understand. I got so many just ridiculously insulting, disgusting messages from idiotic, sexist morons, and no, not everyone's sexist, but some people were, saying, we don't like Panda Lee or her commentary, don't do these games. So let me get this straight. In a choice between having an Assassin's Creed 3 playthrough, having WWE 13 Attitude Era playthrough, with Panda Lee commentary and mine, or not ever doing the games ever, you would choose not ever doing the games ever. Well, guess what? You're a fucking idiot if that's what you said. You sent me comments like that, and anyone who even took their time out to leave a negative comment or a thumbs down on the videos where she did commentary to say, I don't like her commentary, you are an idiot. You actually are. I understand that this is going to be some of my fans, okay? I fully understand that. You need to understand, if you did that, you are an idiot, okay? You are actually dumb. And I don't know how else to plainly say it. I'm not trying to insult you. I'm trying to actually explain to you how stupid you are so that you'll realize it. Hey, when you become an adult, an intelligent adult, okay, and you understand, you become mature, you understand that things aren't always perfect. I had a choice between not doing any gameplay all weekend because Panda Lee was here. You are stupid. You had a chance in your life now. Remember, you have a limited amount of time to live on this planet. You could have either just watched the video and said, well, he's doing it with his girlfriend, I don't particularly like her, alright, I'm just not going to watch it anymore. And you could have closed the video and went away. You actively spent the time to thumbs down the video and then leave this big, insulting, immature comment on the video, okay? You're stupid. And I even said in part 1 of Assassin's Creed 3, I will ridicule you. I'm doing it right now. Another really idiotic thing that some people said, oh no, so if Phil and Pantalea ever move in together, this is it, the end of all playthroughs, because it's going to be all co-op commentary between her and him. Are you fucking stupid? If you left that comment, you are stupid. You are. And I don't care right now, hundreds of people who are stupid and left these insulting comments on my videos, never watch my videos again. Get the fuck out of my channel. Seriously, I don't want you watching my content. You don't deserve to watch the quality of content that I put out, okay? What you're about to see is a teaser trailer for a gaming comedy web series called Project 7, which myself and my friends have been working on over the past year. One thing I would like to say, which really pisses me off, and this is not me trying to badmouth John Rambo in any way, but in Project 7, this series so far, John Rambo's character in the series gets a lot of the funny parts. He's supposed to be like the deadpan comic that all of a sudden does crazy shit or does silly stuff, and it comes out really funny. And I want to let everyone know that we've been seeing comments on the videos that are kind of stupid, uninformed, and disheartening. Things like, oh, DSP sucks and Howard sucks in this series. It's all about John Rambo, John Rambo, John Rambo. You know, for people to say, oh, this one person is completely the funniest person. You're a complete fucking idiot. You don't understand the creative process of how this stuff comes together. The fact that we all put our heads together and write it. It's actually insulting for you to say one particular person is the best person in the series when we all write the series. And I even saw a comment saying, wow, this is Rambo's the funniest thing. Guess what? I wrote that scene. It was my idea to put that scene in there. I have no problem that it was John Rambo acting it out. The difference between saying John Rambo is the funniest character in this series versus, oh, John Rambo's the only good thing about this series. Because then you have no idea how the series works, how a creative process works, and you're insulting everyone else who works on the fucking episodes. So shut your fucking mouths or get blocked. That's simple. You know, some people, I'm gonna just go out there and say it. Some people are boneheaded because they come to my vlog. Oh, this guy makes vlogs and he does all kinds of vacation vlogs and you know, game reviews and podcasts. I love it. And then they subscribe and I go on vacation and I start uploading vlogs and I get, why are you uploading so many videos? What is this? Well, this is a vlogs channel, genius. Why would you subscribe to a channel with vlogs? Obviously, when I go on vacation, I'm going to make vlogs. Why would you complain? And then I got complained. Something like 200 people unsubscribed. Oh, you uploaded too many videos. Fuck you. This is my vlogs channel. If you don't want to follow me, don't fucking subscribe. Like, that's just the dumbest fucking thing. You're gonna complain that I put out too much content on a channel that's what exactly I made it for. So, some people are just never satisfied, alright? There's been some stuff going on with me and my contract, and there's going to be some changes. Actually, they're already effective. They took effect this week. And the bottom line is I am making less money now, okay? Overspend, as you've seen. Even though I told you for the past 2 years financially I've been doing pretty well for myself, I'm still here in the condo. I didn't go out and buy a super overexpensive house, and I didn't go out and buy a sports car. Yes, I am driving a BMW, but it's actually a lot more economical than people really think. This video is not an attempt for me to try to beg people for money and ask for donations or do a Kickstarter. And there's going to be people who are going to say that kind of stuff, and you have to really think about the history of the person who you're watching when people say nasty shit, because have I ever in the history of me being on YouTube begged people for donations, begged for money, begged for anything? To entertain you in the future, please go to my partner channel, The King of Hate HD, and click on the ads that show up on the videos there, because hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, that actually starts giving me some money back for what I'm doing. I mean, it's not cheap to do what I'm doing. So, you know, anything that you can give back is much appreciated. I also do have the PayPal donation on the left-hand side of my Darksydephil channel. Now, if you're an intelligent person, I hope you're not taking this the wrong way.
Hello, everyone. Ian, thank you so much, Darksydephil, for the amazing content in 2013. Whether it was watching pornography with your daughter, panicking over black people, finally adopting direct capture years after your contemporaries, or overall being good at games if you wanted to, you know? Anyways, I wanted to say thank you for all the great content you have made over the last 15 years. Can't wait for another 15 more. Sounds good.
Well, here we go. This is so much fun. You know, the bottom line is, again, I can be good at games if I want to. If I actually want to take a minute to try to be serious with it, I can do it. The thing is, when I'm doing my playthroughs, I don't want to do that. And that's why I play. Oh no, he sucks at Metal Gear. Because I wasn't trying hard to do good at the game. Hey, I have such little life yet I found rations. How do I use them? What? I didn't equip a chaff grenade! What the fuck? Evil AJ 2010, where he pretty much made fun of you in almost every way possible. Like, you have to be mentally ill. And I'm being serious. This person, if you're watching this, you need help. You need to go check yourself in. Seriously, like, you need to have the white coats come get you. This fucker's played 1,000 fucking matches. Are you kidding me? What a fucking loser. Come on, man. Do you want to play the fucking game? Just kill me. Because you know when he's black, there's going to be trouble. What the hell? You're so afraid. He's black. Oh, gets all his health back. Fuck this. Watch this. You fucking loser. You want to fucking cheat, huh? You want to fucking cheat? Yeah, watch this. Fuck that. To know that what I'm doing is entertaining people, that it means something to people, regardless of the fact if I'm making no money, if I'm making a ridiculous amount of money, that doesn't matter. The fact is, people are having fun because of the stuff that I'm putting out, then I'm gonna keep doing it. Wow.
They're young. They're young and ready for fun.
Porn stars in the making. Okay, so they're actually trying to make new porn stars.
Isn't that illegal?
Oh! Yeah? You fucking own me? Fuck you. Because that's where it fucking belongs, in the fucking trash. When a company tells you that they're more important than you and they own you, that's what you fucking do with them. Fuck the Wii U and fuck Nintendo. Yeah, protecting our race. Bunch of fucking racist pricks. I hate racists. I really do.
In China, they say, rashness brings success to few.
In China, they say, Chiggy Chang Wang Charlie Chan Chicka Chaka Choka Cha.
Shut the fuck up. Direct capture and direct capture. Direct capture. Direct capture. That's not gaming to me. Alright, and now I'm going to tell everyone in the chat I've had enough of your bullshit tonight. I see everyone arguing with my girlfriend instead of talking about the game, and I've had enough. So we're going to put it in sub-only mode, and now none of you can fucking talk. Since you can't act your age or act mature and you all want to argue with my girlfriend, now you can just have no chat. How about that? So, fuck all of you who are acting immature. This is what you get now. We're putting it into sub-only mode. That game, this game, Binary Domain, without me pressing start, without me using the buttons, without me using the joysticks to control it, without me giving my creative content, my verbal input with my commentary, this video, which is a work of art, would not exist. It's every bit as much mine, if not more so, than it is for Sega. I paid Sega their $60. I paid them their fee to utilize the ingredients to make my work of art. To say that the paint company could claim something on a portrait is as preposterous as saying that the company who gave me the tool to make this video owns this video. It's bullshit and it needs to stop. It's DSP's hashtag DS Positive Countdown. 5 amazingly positive things that happened in the year of 2013. You're a loser, Mr. Troll. You really are a ditch.
I've been doing that. What item does it use if I hit square? This is stupid, man. Fucking idiots. Fucking, they say they make video games and shit. That ass crack is barely halfway up. I don't fucking believe this is ridiculous.
Hey DSP, can I go with your daughter, Pandaline, a couple years?
Wow, this guy is just, he's so intelligent. I mean, his humor is so spot on that how could anyone not just break out into hilarious laughter at these well thought out, poignant remarks from this gentleman. He's just so fucking intelligent and funny. Hilarious. Hilarious, the antics tonight. I mean, it's not like he's a complete fucking loser and he's proven to the entire internet that he's a fucking idiot and has a terrible sense of humor and probably is 14 fucking years old. Balls haven't dropped yet, because that's what it sounds like on the fucking mic anyway. No, he's cool. What an idiot.
Man, I'm sorry. It's so late. When are you gonna tuck your daughter Panda Lee into bed?
It's him. That's obviously Loophole 572. 3 years ago, the one that I've used for 3 years, unfortunately, I had some amateurs assemble it for me as a favor to them, basically, to help them out with their summer internship, and that one always had problems because it was done incorrectly. This time I went to professionals per second. Are you kidding me? Looks pixely as fuck, and it's running at like 15 frames per second. The performance test is complete bullshit. Worse, look. It's even worse, and it looks pixely as fuck. I guess we're not doing that. 100% you, so I cannot play PC games. I still cannot play PC games. Wow. Seriously. Right now, I'm in the midst of a move. I'm in the midst of a move across the country. In 1 month's time, I will hopefully have moved across the country and will be busy moving in my stuff, furnishing the new home, getting set up in my office to do this in my new place. And it's going to be a good experience, but it's going to be a very, very stressful, very expensive experience. And right now, I'll be honest with everyone, the past month to 2 months, April and now May, up to now have been pretty slow. What I would like to pitch, obviously, for you is that if you ever have considered doing it, if you want to consider to see me keep doing this, live streaming gameplay, now I'm upgrading to 1080p, right? Always improving, always trying to do things a little differently to make it better for you guys. Consider becoming a paid subscriber on Twitch here. And T is the person who inspired me to push myself in life, really, in a lot of things, you know? And, you know, I never forgot him, and it's, you know, God rest his soul. I love you, T. You know, it's been 15 years, and I never would have told you back then that my life would have been where I am now. I 100%, look what just booted when I turned on my iPhone. WWE Supercard, right? You can't see it because of the light, oops. WWE Supercard, a game that I've been playing recently. I mentioned I opened this up and I bashed through it for a couple hours, right? It's a time waster. It's not a significant artistic experience of anything. It's taking and groundbreaking and really changing it the art form, or changing the games into an art form. You're spending $400 on a car game where you tap like this.
Hey guys, King Jet here, and goddamn 2015 was an insane year for Phil Burnell. Let's break down all the major highlights. Started off with launching Patreon to beg some more, and then he played some Minecraft, which saw him mainly fish and bore. He got a shitty green screen, so he felt he was a pro, but then he told the world that he had gout in his grubby little toes. The popo popped around to check out all his gamer shit, and while he laughed it off, spun it around to beg the trolls to quit. He started blaming all his haters for their prying. Phil was crying, then was lying about how he was very close to dying. Trolls reacted via much DDoS attack and Project 7 reboot stock, which fans had funded through Patreon backing. That's a line, plus I would find a bind to be entwined as copyright strikes combined, and so fell line to trolls he had maligned. Deleted many vids and lost so many million views, and threatened to be awesome one, like a space Nazi against the Jews. The algorithm was a new confirmed detractor as he realised the sabotage was a primary factor. Diversification of content creation became the foundation in this situation, and thus affirmation and long explanation and self-preparation of channel migration. The freedom plan was here, KO Gaming June next year, an interesting move which Phil would hope save his YouTube career. But the times are tough and Philip kept on looking rough. My pay cuts hit, and thus he hoped he could make enough. And what a year it was. It started slow, but at time go as popcorn overflowed, watching Phil's distress of such a show. The year had everything, emergencies galore, but the damage Phil had done himself would last forevermore.
Supporting me on Patreon for as little as $1 a month, that could help immensely. Coming back, and I am going to do everyone a solid, and I'm going to just assume that nothing goes wrong with the Patreon donations, right? That everything goes through, and that no matter what, we're going to hit our first goal, which was $500 of funding for the month of March. Our first goal was that I play Minecraft for the first time. Hey, what the hell? Dirt! I got dirt. Quite honestly, right now, I could really use some money to help pay down my bills, and also my tax bill just got due. I believe at that time I spent between $200 and $300 on it. He was probably, if I remember correctly, high 200s, if not $300. When I first bought it, I paid between $200 and $300. When I originally bought this, I believe I paid around $200 to $300 for it. I think I bought them for around $279, quite honestly. If I remember correctly, I probably spent around $250 for it. I was not going to go out there and invest in things that I couldn't get money out of. I wasn't going to go out there and overspend. Hold on, everyone. I think I might have some cops outside. Hold on.
Okay. It's a gamer shit.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of gamer shit.
Alright.
Oh, let's do this. Let's make funny montages of Phil failing. The whole internet changes and goes against me, right? Was there a moment when did I come out here in full, you know, some kind of fucking Nazi regalia? Did I come out here saying racist shit and epithets and shooting guns off? No, there may have been moments in my content where there were jokes that were related to stuff like that, but they were jokes. And I'm not gonna allow any of these fucking people to think that it is okay to make this negative shit about me, because this is what happens, right? Shame on you. If you've ever made a "this is how you don't play" about me, if you ever decided to follow me, make a clone account on Twitter, do this childish shit on YouTube, if you thought it was funny to dox me, if you thought it was the DDoS attacks were funny, you almost got me killed. You. Yes, you.
What's up, Darksydephil?
Oh my god. We got a guy with a mic. Alright, let's play. Hopefully this guy...
why'd you mute?
Oh my god, we already have an idiot. I'm gonna play him though. It's okay, I'm gonna play this guy. Yeah, why'd you mute that guy? Oh, why'd you do that?
I'm like
Oh my idiot!
Why can't I block you? Oh my god! Online play over the shitty they apply.
Oh yeah!
Drop your combo!
Look at this guy. Now he's gonna insult my girlfriend, but he says yeah, what a fucking loser.
Fucking awful, too.
What a fucking loser.
Now look at my skeleton!
Wow. I actually have to upload this video.
Stop playing video games, you're
I have to upload this video to show the level of intelligence of the common person playing this fucking game. What a fucking idiot. This happened. And I know you probably can't see it very well because this is a 1080p webcam. It's not very clear.
I might have gout.
I spent so much time earlier setting up my green screen that I was like, man, I'm pretty disappointed. I didn't get to finish the setup and I didn't get to actually film anything. I want to write and I want to film and I want to work on Project 7. If my biggest financing goal of $1,250 is funded for the month of July in the next 2 weeks, then I will be taking 3 to 4 days off during the month of August where I will not be live streaming at all. I'll just be working on offline stuff and working on Project 7. So that's what I'm focusing on. A direct response to what you've told me that you want me to do with my time, and Project 7, obviously. That's what I'm working on. But you see what's happening? It's like everything's kind of conspiring and saying, Phil, there's no time for Project 7. Don't do Project 7. And right now I've got no footage recorded whatsoever of Final Fantasy VII that I can use in the series. And I really, realistically, with the timing right now of everything going on and the things I'm trying to finish and the things that people want me to do, I'm like, I don't think I could put anything together. I don't. Project 7 is something that I think could potentially still be a successful project in the future when I have the means to do it, meaning the right equipment, the right funding, and the time. Now, unfortunately, even though I wanted it to be, is not that time, and I'm making the executive decision to not make Project 7 and produce it now because I don't want to rush out something that I don't feel would be up to the quality standards that you deserve and that I want to put out. Fortunately, not good news video. Even worse, quite honestly, than the video I put out a couple days ago in regards to the fact that I had false copyright claims filed against me on my YouTube vlogging channel, The King of Hate Vlogs, in regards to some intros. But how about the fact that his fucking Twitter account is the same exact avatar that he's fucking using for this troll account on my website? Oh, by the way, I have your IP, I have your name, and I have your address. So, congratulations. You fucked up. You really did. Be awesome one on Twitter. I have all your fucking personal information. Now, I'm going to say this up front. I'm not going to give it out. I'm not going to give it out. This is not a doxing video. I do not condone it. I will never give out someone's personal information or anything like that whatsoever. However, understand something. I got you. Machinima said, well, at this point, you're basically boned because we don't know what else is in the pipeline. Whoever these malicious parties are could have submitted 100 copyright claims against you for every piece of fan art ever. So we recommend you take a day and you go through and you delete all of these videos off of your channel whatsoever that have fan art in them. And I'm fucked. They're basically like, yeah, you're fucked. You have dropped insanely low. You were way up here, and now you're way down here, which means you've got no natural influx of viewers to your channel whatsoever, which is why you've had such a drop-off. Machinima contacted me today and said they're renegotiating certain contracts. My contract is one of the ones under scrutiny. And this year it finally plateaued and I was doing good, and then because of false copyright issues, I tanked again. Now I'm on the up again, and now this is happening. It's kind of like every time I get right back on the horse and I'm fighting against this torrent of shit and people that don't want me to succeed, I say, fuck you, I'm gonna keep succeeding, because every person that says that I'm not good enough and I can't keep doing well, that motivates me to do better, and then I do better, and then I get knocked down another fucking peg. And I'm gonna be honest, it's getting fucking frustrating at this point, because it's like thing after thing after thing after thing after thing. And then all of a sudden this week, I kind of got a few messages from people like Howard and a few other people back home who knew Scott, who kind of texted me and said, Phil, I don't know if you heard, but Scott passed away.
The last time I did that, he didn't reply back to me. I said, hey, Scott passed away. That's all I wrote. Doesn't reply back to me. A week or two later, makes a video about Scott passing away. Dude, don't fucking publicize somebody's death. You have no respect for people that are alive, for fucking people that are dead. You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself.
Eric, Jade, Dame Trekker, and other members of the chat, including all you no-load trolls out there. Yesterday, May 1st, 2016, a date which is no big deal whatsoever, in which I did nothing wrong, I did everything correct. The United States of Phil has been suddenly and deliberately attacked by trolls. The trolls of Tevin's paid army. I was accused of masturbating on camera in front of thousands of children. Let me be 1,000,000% honest with you all. This is a complete lie. My trolls made it up because they're jealous of me. It is absolute slander. And you know what? I'm tired of this shit. All these slanderous trolls can go ahead and get fucked. No, really, I mean it. Get fucked. Suck a turd from my butthole. Have a nice life, you no-load, no-talent mouth droolers. Oh, the mic is on.
I'm the king of hate. I take this negativity towards me, and I use it to fuel me and motivate me to keep existing and do better and just keep going on.
Rage quitters. When somebody is gonna sit there and get butthurt over losing in a match and shit, and they're just gonna, miles and miles of excuses as to why they're losing, and then they become fucking Darksydephil, and they just like, oh, I'm gonna fucking cry, or maybe fucking rage quit and get out of there.
This is completely unfair and unjust for someone like you who has a big following on YouTube. It's not right for you to be saying stuff like this about me. I don't understand where it's coming from. You're completely wrong. If anything, if you think that I'm a rage quitter, you must have some kind of a casual understanding of online fighting games. It definitively hurts my business. It's slander. It's completely false. There is no evidence to back this up whatsoever. Back. Fuck this. Watch this. You fucking loser. Now watch this. Fuck that. Fucking cheat again, dick face. And I am not going to stand for it. People are trying to say that what I said in this pre-stream this morning was a physical threat to Alpha Omega Sin. Like, I'm going to rip your fucking asshole out and shove it down your throat. Because I am not going to be the whipping boy of YouTube anymore. Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello. All because of that Homefront the Revolution review that I did that went viral on YouTube, which, by the way, now has over, I believe it, last time I checked, it was 525,000 views and growing, all right? It's still going viral out there. So because of that, I, have been working on a lot more KO gaming content. Alright everyone, welcome to our Seattle 2016 vacation vlog. My viewership was up, my KO Gaming viewership was up, DSP Gaming was about the same or even up a little bit, okay? For whatever reason this summer, I don't know what happened, things dropped off and there's really no logical explanation for it.
2016 vacation.
So it looks like Persona 3 will be the Patron's Choice playthrough. Oh my god, fuck this. This is insanity. I'm done. This is over. I'm done. I'm not redoing it. I'm done. She's gonna heal him. I'm done. I'm done. It's over. It's over. Goodbye. It's over. That's it for Persona 3, ladies and gentlemen. That's the worst final boss fight I've ever done in an RPG. That's not an exaggeration. That is the worst final boss fight I've ever done. And I'm not redoing it. So I don't care about the end of the game. I spent, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, over 4 months. And I'm not doing it again. That's a complete waste of time. That was 90 minutes of one boss fight. The worst designed boss fight I've ever done in a fucking RPG. I'm done. The playthrough is over. I'm not playing this game again. That is it. I'm not wasting any more time. I'm done. That is it. Complete garbage. That is complete hack game design. The bottom line is, I'm not going back to Twitch. It's just not going to happen. Guess what? We're streaming on Twitch, and here's what I'm streaming for the new release, because, my god, the stream numbers were terrible. Wow, what happened? What I can see, which is back till around, like, 3 p.m., it looks like we barely even had 300 on stream. Wow. Here's the bottom line, and I'm tired of it now. No more excuses, alright? Because the bottom line is people are like, Phil's not engaged in his commentary, and Phil's commentary is boring, and that's why people don't want to watch the playthroughs of the streams. Bullshit. I'm loving this game, I'm voice acting, I'm engaged, I'm commentating on everything that's going on actively. Bullshit. I call massive bullshit on any idiot who says that about either the Watch Dogs 2, which I've been playing recently and really liking, or Pokemon. It's bullshit. I call complete and utter bullshit on anyone who's saying that I'm not engaged and I sound like I'm bored. I'm not. So I've had enough excuses. It just seems to me like people are fucking lazy and don't want to come out to the streams. I don't even know what else to say. You know, they don't have any of the discussion about how my business is down, how I really need help. None of that in context. The one thing that's put up, Phil saying, man, these people are really lazy because they're not coming out to watch my streams. Of course that makes me look like a fucking piece of shit. Of course it does. And people will say, well, how's it out of context if you said it? Because you didn't give the whole fucking perspective of everything that's been going on for the past fucking month.
Now a word from our sponsor.
For just $16.51 a day, you can ensure the melting streamer named Phil, King of Hate Burnell, does not have to eat lunch meat sandwiches. For just $400 a day, you can ensure that Darksydephil can buy that fight stick instead of you, poor person that works for their money. Dishwasher, vacuum, garbage disposal, it all costs $1,000. Inside the Snort Fort, for about $1,000, you can beg for damn near anything. For 15 years, the Anti-Late Onset Gout and Eczema Ooze E-Begging Support Foundation has helped one certain lolcow with DoorDashes, cat supplies, mascara, whale-tail gin, ideas for things to bake for, and many other things. Basically, whatever he is too lazy to work for, we help him beg for.
Call the troll-free number on screen to learn how you can support the stream with a like, super chat, super thanks, membership, gifted membership, or a tip that he can use to immediately pay his bills.
Sign up now, and you'll get monthly updates on what our lolcow has been spending your money on. Whether it be his 8th DoorDash order of the week, or a new space heater. I mean, mini PC. Call now. There is truly no obligation, and we'll send you all the links you need and also provide instructional videos on how to steal your parents' credit cards. Remember, Lunch meat sandwiches are for poor people. Our lolcow is not financially destitute, and he will beg you relentlessly.
Very much. Really.
Donate now.
Sir Robert Starsky here with Darksydephil's 2017. This was a year of births and deaths. The legendary Friday the 13th game chat birthed the phrase.
It's the guy.
The death of the sons of Kojima, a stark reminder that being a detractor is fun, just don't take it too seriously. The death of KO Gaming, the Pig Roach's attempt at This Is How You Don't Plays, showing his laziness with poorly made edits from Dents, killing the channel like he killed T. He Karened before Karening even existed, demanding to speak to a manager at Machinima. However, to Dave's dismay, the response he received advised he had been promoted to customer, which birthed the line,
I'm the one, me, Ree.
Speaking of partnerships dying, Pandaleaf fled the Snort Fort. Not only did she escape Italian life, we all escaped her fucking annoying voice. Gin and Tonic the Hedgehog ended up taking out his loneliness on a fan called War Dog Leader, a gentleman whose brother passed away but was still able to operate unlike old 4th place in EVO 2005. We were also gifted the hospital visit story, a catalyst in Liana leaving the guy who used to work in a helicopter company. Remember, should a loved one have a medical emergency,
You are not allowed to bring her to the hospital. No, you can't give her a pill. You want to give her a pill, give her a pill, and that's it, because you're just going to waste our time again.
this has been Act of Pigler's 2017. Good day.
I'm waiting for an answer from Machinima. At this point, I want an answer. I'm gonna fucking pound the fuck out of these guys until I get one, and it better be a goddamn good one. The parting with Machinima was because necessarily they cut me. It's not the truth. The truth is that it was pretty much a mutual agreement. So let's recap this situation. I did nothing wrong, and they released me from my contract. I'm the one who operated a successful YouTube channel. Me. Ree. Please leave your ad blockers off, and please, just continue to watch. This past week, I was amidst getting released from my partnership with the Curse Network of some contract negotiations and talking with multiple MCM networks. I hadn't agreed on anything yet. I hadn't officially gone with anyone yet. Because officially, as of Monday, I am going to be leaving my partnership with Curse. This new network is going to link me into their network. If you don't hear it from me, it ain't fucking true. That's the bottom line, all right? Understand that I'm a very honest person, and I've been one of the most honest people on YouTube. New Patreon goal, $10,000. Pay off the back taxes I got fucked on because my tax attorney's a fucking asshole. Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna hit that one. And the problem being, I know I'm gonna owe thousands of dollars. I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. I mean, I'll be honest, even in the mobile games I play, I don't spend money on them anymore. I can't afford it. Yes, I am driving a BMW, but it's actually a lot more economical than people really think. I believe at that time I spent between $200 and $300 on it.
He is the ultimate consumer that people market their shit to. This is it. I just found it.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills, the electric bill, the internet bill. Thanks for the money, dummies, because that's exactly what you fucking are. A bunch of fucking empty-headed idiots who paid me money to get absolutely nothing out of it. Thanks. So as of today, officially, we are engaged. Oh my god, if Phil had money for an engagement ring, that means he doesn't need anyone's money. He doesn't need Patreon. He doesn't need cheers or subs, or he's been lying all along. Fuck you yet again, because I'm so tired of the bullshit. She had a panic attack. They drugged her, and we need to know what's going on. The thing is, I know if this ever happens again, I'm gonna tell him you are not allowed to bring her to the hospital. No, you get no permission to fucking do it. You can't give her a pill. You want to give her a pill? Give her a pill, and that's it, because you're just gonna waste our time again. I broke up with Leanna. Well, I should say we broke up, is what I should say. It was a mutual thing.
I love my horse, baby. She's like my mother and my lover dog. I love my horse, baby, dog. You're my soulmate.
Yeah, I think that's Darksydephil. He was the guy that got caught for masturbating in front of children. Yeah, Darksydephil, he was caught masturbating. I think he's like 35 years old.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was masturbating in front of children on YouTube live stream. Hilarious. The camera was on.
Every inch of my dick and balls.
Are you the guy?
You know every inch of my dick and balls.
It's the guy watching his Twitch. Is that really him? Is he the one that got caught?
Yes.
Really? He was the guy that got caught masturbating in front of children.
Well, now I put it into that. The hilarious part is the guy sounds so fucking, like, pathetic and lame. You heard his voice? And he's just, like, so excited that he gets to do this on a stream. He's like, wow, you're the guy! Yeah, you're 35 and you're the guy! Yeah! I want to watch a drama vlog. Then you go on YouTube. I want to watch some, insult some homo. You go on YouTube. Oh my god, he said and homo. Obviously, I'm not prejudiced against homosexuals at all. I'm trying to say that's what you would do. That's the kind of people who go to YouTube. I want to tell you, that's what I mean. Fuck. You can't say those words on Twitch. Well, I was not actually, well, alright, I said them. But I wasn't saying that's something that I would say on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? You can't even say homo on Twitch? God, that's pretty bad. The other word I can understand. The other word is actual insult. Now, seriously, though, I said, now I feel bad. I really do. Of course, now we gotta get someone in the stream chat who wants to turn their own personal story into, you know, derailing the chat, and I'm not gonna put up with it, so I'm just gonna warn you right now, you know, War Dog Leader, there's no way for us to know if what you're saying in the stream chat is legitimate or not. You could be someone completely making stuff up, or you could be completely legitimate. Appreciate the sentiment, and sorry to hear about a family member that passed away, but no one wants to hear you make this about how I'm in the wrong for being stressed in my life because you have a situation that's worse. Like, he's trying to make me look like a villain because he says someone passed away and he's doing better than me. Wow. Well, good for you. Maybe you're a stronger human than me then. Maybe you're a better person than me. Good for you. Go run your own stream and everyone could go watch it. This is my stream. People want to know why I wasn't here, and I'm being honest. Officially, for tonight's stream, you're the king of suffering. You're the king of suffering. Good for you. Thanks for coming in and making yourself, propped yourself up on my stream. We really needed that. Really. Unreal. You know, people circulating a clip on the internet of me supposedly insulting someone whose brother died, which is not what happened. What really happened was this guy came into my stream chat, claimed that his brother had died and that he was handling it better than I'm handling my own personal shit. He's able to cook meals for himself and get sleep, and I'm so much better than Phil because I had my family member die, but I can handle it, but Phil can't handle stress. If you're that close-minded and that stupid of a person to think that, number one, that guy was telling the truth, and number two, that someone who's taking their own personal relative's death as a way to make them look better than me on my stream, when people are asking me what's been going on with me, why did I miss a stream, and make me look like a weakling or a villain, you think I'm the villain? Go fuck yourself. You're an idiot, and if you believe that stupid shit, go right ahead and believe it, because you're gonna go right along with the millions of gullible idiots out there who believe everything they're fucking told. Seriously. Why am I toxic?
Hey all, Darksydephil here. I'm almost honored to be introducing the year in DSP that I personally fell headfirst into the vortex. That being the year of our pig roach god, 2018. I think you'll be hard-pressed to find a more pivotal year in the life and times of Philip Burnell, from chair scams and enigmatic Egyptian whales, to an epic Halloween stream and a depressing Christmas celebration. Phil kept us all on the tips of our hooves in 2018, and set the stage for the 5 years of gold dust to follow. I want to thank the Decepticon for putting together this fitting tribute to the ill-fitting skin suit that is our favorite reality TV star. Happy anniversary, DSP!
Okay, I abide by the terms and I begin the promotion, and then you renege on your agreement, which I have in email right here form, a contract between you and me. Therefore, OPC violated the terms of their agreement with me already immediately by canceling. All right, there's no way you could do that. It's actually not possible. It's illegal to do that. After the whole thing happened with OPC a couple weeks ago, this other company called, I guess, you know, well, I'm not even gonna bother because they don't exist anymore. But anyway, they contacted me and said, oh, you know, we heard what happened. We feel bad, and we're comparable to what they offered. We'd like to send you one. All right, so while I'm running full speed, I'll make an announcement, folks. Sadly, and this is bad news, of course, but people in the stream chat are all talking about it, so I'll let you know. So, during the course of today's stream, you know who, the usual trolls, basically went and found all kinds of personal information about this company that sponsored me. Apparently found personal info about the guy who owns it and started doxing him, and also information about the website and stuff. And at this point, the guy just contacted me and said, at this point, it seems like it's too much of a risk because he's already being attacked within 1 day personally, and he's going to go out of business and not run that business anymore. Fact of the matter is, folks, it doesn't really affect me because guess what? I mean, I got the chair. I got the chair already. That's why I didn't do a lick of promotion until I got the chair. everyone playing a pre-release copy of State of Decay 2 is a fucking, a shill. And, I'm the only person who basically isn't doing it, so watch my stream on Friday. Okay? I know that putting that out on Twitter is going to cause trouble. I know that logically in this head. I know that's stupid. And it wasn't a mistake. It wasn't a mistake that I put that on fucking Twitter. No, sir, it wasn't. That was my depression.
You're my soulmate. Put some makeup on your eyes right before you cry. Never ever say goodbye. Married till I die. You're my soulmate.
And here she is trying to, she was going to start doing commentary. The first thing she sees when she looks at stream chat is trolling and nasty shit about her. And it totally turned her off. And basically after 2 games, she was like, I just don't want to be there anymore. And I was like, all right, I'm not going to make you. There's a sick motherfucker on the internet called Tevin who likes to illegally restream my fucking streams and has an army of fucking trolls who are the only reason why he has any notoriety is because he copies my shit, and he eggs his trolls on to do negative shit like this, to come to my stream and to basically make fun of my girlfriend and do nasty shit. It's his fault that this kind of stuff happens. Today, I was live streaming on Twitch like I always do. All of a sudden, a message pops up and appears in my stream chat. This account has been suspended from Twitch. What? Based on a review of community reports and your activity or content, so very generic, we have issued a community guideline strike for your account. Reason, harassment. Now, I'm thinking, what on earth are they going to come up with? Right? In regards to harassment. Sure, where is the waiting room?
Right behind you, idiot.
You didn't have to call me an idiot. I just walked in the door. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, if you look around, you would have been able to know. It literally says waiting room on top of it.
Good, now I'm away from that annoying fucking bitch of a kid who I would have slapped in real fucking life if they talked to me like that. I would have fucking pimp slapped that shit out of that. Over a month ago, right? I did a stream where I played VR chat, and there was a kid who was insulting me, and I made an off-the-cuff joke, not directly at that kid, but in general about a hypothetical kid who I would slap if they talked to me like that disrespectfully. But I did that before the new Twitch terms of service came into effect. So they couldn't retroactively say, oh, we got you now. Why I was suspended from Twitch this time was because as I was banning the guy, I must have hovered over his name in the Twitch chat, okay? And as I was hovering over his name on the Twitch chat, apparently a profile pic for this guy's avatar popped up, and it just so happens it has the guy's real face there. So in a moment of weakness, in a moment of anger of my own, I addressed his physical appearance in a negative fashion. In 2019, at some point, whether sooner or later, I'm gonna end up having to go back to Connecticut. My parents aren't doing so well. All right, they're not doing very well at all. Okay, and immediately you get a dickhead like ITG Jake. I'm gonna read it because I've had enough and he's permanently banned now. Do you want us to give you money to see your parents? Fuck you, Jake. How about that? Fuck you. No, because you don't wait 5 seconds to let me finish what I'm saying. Now, not only are you permanently banned, but now we all get to laugh at you publicly for being an insensitive piece of fucking shit when I'm bearing my heart to the fucking stream. Go fuck yourself. No, I'm not asking anyone for money to go to Connecticut to see my parents. This is 100% my parents said they're taking care of it. Plane tickets, transportation, accommodations, whatever needs to happen so that we can spend time with them. They're gonna take care of it. I'm trying to make a life here, and all I did for 10 years was try to share my fucking passion with you guys. And now I could lose it all. I could lose my credit. I could lose my house. For what the fuck did I do this year? Everyone tells me this year was the best year since I came back and I started focusing on streams, that everything's the best I've ever fucking done. And you're gonna tell me now I could lose everything? What the fuck did I do to deserve it? How are people so evil? How are people so fucked up and evil?
Hey, it's the Misery Merchant here.
And we just wanted to say,
thanks for 15 years, Darksydephil. It's 2019 and love is in the air. This is the year that DSP got married to his wife, Fat. I mean cat.
No, 2019 is the year that they got a they got a cat.
Jasper, their son. Excuse me.
Thanks, Planet Jeff, for dropping that $1,000 bomb. I'm happy your wife's not dead.
But who is dead? Etika. Rest in peace.
Judgment begins in 2019.
And just as Phil got married, Pro Jared got divorced.
Phil's epic tweet. Boogie said it was his favorite tweet ever, which all led to the great debunking of 2019. Phil sent the trolls packing on that one.
Thanks for clearing that up with us, Phil. I totally agree Leanna was gaslighting you the whole time. Phil cleared up more stale air surrounding him with the Quarterings interview.
It's really great that Phil was able to finally connect and bond with another gout brother.
Phil answered those emails and actually appeared on somebody else's stream.
We also got to find out where the load went.
I'm so glad Phil got to see his parents. I know your parents might be dying.
And you know what, Phil? I understand you had to lie to protect your family.
Thanks for 15 years, Darksydephil.
Having this honest conversation, my mom said, well, here's the deal. She's like, I need you to commit to a fact that you're gonna do some life changes in the short term and the long term. And this is not the life that you're gonna be able to live for your whole life. She's like, what are you gonna do, you know, when you're 50, 60 years old and you think people are gonna still wanna tune into your stream all day long? Basically, my mom said, well, since you can't go on the honeymoon, you know, how much do you need to get on this payment plan for these taxes and basically not get completely screwed over? I told her, she gave me the money. Now here's the thing. This money came with condition. That money goes towards taxes and pays my basic bills, and now things finally start to go down to the point where, let's say in 10 years, now I don't have to do full-time streaming anymore, and I could go look for a job, and I could balance that with the streaming until eventually we phase out and I'm in a position where I'm healthy and I'm not overworking myself. But just a fair warning to all these bigger guys who have punched down on me for years. You know, I know how to bide my time, and I'll be keeping an eye on you. We'll see what happens. And basically, I had two pretty epic looking tweets. The reason I'm doing this is because in the past couple of days, the internet at large has finally kind of turned an eye to me for the first time in a major way in a long time, in an actual positive light. Sadly, as you guys and gals know, if you are longtime fans of mine, there's a lot of bullshit and slander and all kinds of crap about me all over the internet. All right, there's people making shit up to get clickbait on their own shit, and you fell for it. If you believe any of that shit, you are gullible. You fell for something with no evidence, pure speculation, because there couldn't have been evidence of something that's not true.
Rest in peace, Etika. Final judgment.
But I promised everyone there would be a big positive reveal if we hit the tips goal for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, we hit it, if you can believe it. And I really do appreciate that so much. This is going to help me tremendously this month. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. This is Jasper, ladies and gentlemen. Jasper the cat. Arr, get that twisty. Just did a 100-bit cheer. And basically, people are being negative dicks about it. They're morons. Dude, what's hilarious is so many assholes are now in the stream chat, and they're so angry, all right, because number one, I had a super successful streaming day, and number two, because now I'm happy with the pet and people like the announcement of the pet, and these assholes, oh, see, you donated and this is what you got. What did you think it was going to be, honestly? A lot of my chat is not mad, Liquids First. The people who are mad are you, because you're a detractor, and there's a bunch of them in the stream chat, and they're all pissy about this because I raised so much money tonight, and fuck off. It's that simple.
Where did the load go?
A tissue.
Oh,
very
okay.
simple. All right, so here's what happened. It's very simple. As you guys know, sadly, recently I'm in a lot of financial trouble. But someone who is a longtime viewer and a longtime sub of mine asked me on the fly during the stream, out of nowhere, after me not even mentioning it, well, Phil, are you interested in Untitled Goose Gang? DJ Runo, unsolicited, sent me $20. Okay? To being a responsible person, there's no way that I could buy another game right now. There's just no way. I need to spend all money I have
I need to put towards bills. And so you would think if you had like, if you were mature, maybe you would have some empathy for me and say, okay, I understand, you know, you're in a bad financial situation. I'm not going to be demanding and be a dickhead and entitled person who's going to demand that you play new games when we know you can't afford it. Even though I didn't solicit the money, okay, I didn't ask for people. I didn't say, oh, I want to play Untitled Goose Game. People send me money to play it. It is what it is. He's right. So I refunded the money immediately. DJ Runo is an idiot. He actually went and watched detractor videos. In this case, this is DJ Runo being a moron, believing what he's told by detractors that's completely untrue. So for someone who is a 2-year supporter to literally believe bullshit with no substantiation, to go behind my back and try to get me in trouble by trying to report me to PayPal and Twitch, rather than just saying, hey, Phil, can I have my money back because I don't like the situation, is the most fucked up, disrespectful, pussy shit a person could possibly do. And I will never, ever respect someone who ever acts like that ever on this planet, because I'm tired of getting fucked over by pussies. Go fuck yourself, DJ Runo. Seriously, don't ever come back. No one wants you here, especially me. I don't know why contributions are so low. Like, top contribution so far is a 500-bit cheer. That's like ridiculously low compared to normal streaming. So far, 2 Bar King's in the lead. Whoever is the top contributor by the end of today's stream will get a Pokemon named in their honor. So we'll see what happens. But why don't I pay my taxes slowly over the year? I can't afford it. That's why. I don't have the money for it. So allow me to put it to you in a layman's terms. I'm financially fucked. All right, I'm trying to unfuck myself. Oh, I'm new here. It sounds like a spending-earning ratio problem. No, it's a stupidity problem on your behalf for asking personal information. Thank God I get the positives. If it was just negative, that would be horrible. At least I get the positives to balance with the negatives. Now, I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to feel that if I stay positive and I keep putting out good streams for you guys, good things will happen. Good things have happened. With your situation, you know, there's really no way out besides declaring bankruptcy.
What's booming? It's your boy Shinko Floyd, and I'm just here to let you guys know about my personal favorite year in DSP's 15-year career as a content creator, and it's got to be 2020. Why 2020? 2 words: Vest Streak. Like, the dude was getting paid, okay? He got paid up to, I think, like $20,000 or some shit like that, and it's just amazing to witness a misshapen, ugly, middle-aged man getting paid to put on clothes in a culture where attractive young women are getting paid to take them off. Like, it was nuts. And, you know, it was crazy to see it go on for 276 days. And it just made it that much more momentous when it ended. Like that Paper Mario stream, he only had like $18 in tips, and you know, he was defeated, and he didn't even cut off the stream. He left it on for like a couple more minutes, you know, for that Hail Mary tip. That Hail Mary tip never came, and it was the end of the Vest Streak, and we never saw anything like it again. And you know, that's why I love it. So, you know, 2020 for me, Vest Streak for me. Catch you guys later. Bye.
Yoo-hoo! You ready for this, boy? I hope you're ready for this. You shouldn't be embarrassed when in life you're defeated in a certain way and you have to make some kind of a change in order to fix it, and talk to the lawyer. And the lawyer said, you know, with your situation, you know, there's really no way out besides declaring bankruptcy. And it's funny because idiots, okay, will spin stuff, okay? Idiots will spin stuff. In regards to, you know, what's going on with this, they'll say, well, if Phil declares bankruptcy, that means he doesn't owe anything to anyone. So, see, Phil won't need any more contributions on streams, and Phil won't need any support from his fans any longer. If he says that he needs help, he's lying to you. It's actually completely the opposite situation. I need your support more than ever before. It's WWE Champions time. I'm stupid. WWE game plays like Candy Crush. Moving gems around, breaking colored gems. I love it. Again, it's pay to win. The more money you sink into here. See, here you go. They're saying you spent $140,000 on a wrestling mobile game. $140,000? What the fuck? Because you just log into your WWE game account and hold your phone up to the camera and disprove detractors. Oh my god. Fuck this. And fuck you for even bringing that shit up. How about that? Hold on tight. Here we go. I need banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth, squeeze the peel, it comes in, squeeze banana. This blows. Today's just a bad day. Kobe Bryant passes away in a tragic helicopter crash. My saves get corrupted and deleted from friggin' nights. What else could happen? I hope nothing else. I hope that's it. Seriously. This is people being stupid. Let's equate someone's death to Phil losing his game save. I never said that, you fucking idiot, but you know, that's what morons will do. Make shit up, put shit into my mouth. That'll be the headline on the video on YouTube today. Phil equates Kobe's passing with his game save corrupting. Fuck off, piece of shit. Suck my ass. Suck a turd right out of my butt. How about that? Suck it. Suck the turds. Fuck you. So we're talking 2-3 years later since I never heard from this kid. He apparently hates my guts. Did I have anything to do with it? No. I don't even know what happened. Somehow it just mob mentality, right? This weird kind of getting caught up in these viral movements. Now just hate on Phil. It's like, but why?
It was your behavior towards the people that supported you and would ask you such basic questions, but then you got all skeptic on them and accused them of being toxic or, you know, trying to harass you. That's the reason why I left. You insult your fans.
Reviewing your filing, it looks like you stated here that you have about $5,000 a month in business expenses. Can you itemize that for me?
I've already broken down how my expenses work. I don't know what this gentleman is referencing specifically. You know, all the information is there, so I don't know exactly what he's looking for. I don't understand. I don't understand.
I'm just asking you to explain your expenses.
Which we've done. So why are you asking again?
People are saying, I should look for the vest. Oh my god. I'll go look very quickly. It was right there in the closet. The vest is for special occasions, or else it wouldn't be special if I wore it every day. If we hit the tips goal, I'm putting on the vest. By the way, Super Batcat just did me $8.50. Guess what that means? Guess what that means? Time for maximum vestitude. Alright. Cousins vended 100 bit cheers. I thought you don't do gimmicks. Why are you doing the vest thing now? Because people like it. You're right. I'm not going to do silly things that have nothing to do with my content, but it just so happens the vest does have to do with my content. You want to know the truth, guys? Here's the truth. The reason that you got a few people who seem to be complaining about the vest, oh, Phil, why are you doing that? Isn't that a gimmick? Here's why they're complaining. Oh my god, Phil found something positive and silly that people like, and people are actually contributing and supporting him. Oh, that's horrible. We gotta just make fun of that constantly and say that it's bad, bad, bad.
He makes people pay $100 to get a vest on? It's your fucking fault, you poor motherfuckers. You're not paying me to play games enough.
And I'm really appreciative of that you guys have gone above and beyond during these streams to make it continue and to keep this positivity, you know, in my life, helping me out tremendously, but also the vest. I know you guys love the gimmick of the vest. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the stream. I can't go late. I wasn't kidding. Like, I'm done. The game is over, and it looks like the vest streak's over. So, I don't know why people were, like, if people were holding tips or whatever tonight. That's it. There's no tip. People are screaming, there's tips. There's no tips coming. If there were tips coming, they all would have already happened, guys. That's it. The vest streak officially ended tonight. Have a good night. Have a good day tomorrow. And I'll see you all on Wednesday when we figure out what the hell we're going to do. If we're going to reset it, or if that's just the end of it, we don't care about it anymore, you know? I want you guys to understand that means the world to me when I get a message like that. Like, it's been tough. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. It has. I was suspended because of a Digital Millennium Copyright Act strike. Fuck this shit. Oh, no, you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. You motherfucker. I said right up front at the beginning of this stream, do not fucking spoil WrestleMania for anyone. He just spoiled a major match on WrestleMania in the stream chat, so you're banned now. Fuck you. I had tons of funds available in my PayPal account all the time, and I had intended to pay for the PlayStation 5 with my PayPal account at that time. I got screwed over because of the amazing amount of chargebacks that I got screwed over, because if you really want to look at the root cause of the situation, you can look at the end of the process, and you could say, well, it was Phil's changing of his pre-order method, or excuse me, payment method for his pre-order that prompted Amazon's system to bump his delivery date. So, it's Phil's fault, all right? What you really need to look at is the root cause, okay? Why did I have to change my payment method? Well, I explained that to you right now in this pre-stream. Because a malicious piece of garbage fucked me over the last 2 months with a ridiculous amount of fake tips using stolen credit cards. Right, we all want to move forward positively. We all want 2021 to hit as soon as possible so we can focus on good positive stuff. Fuck this, and fuck you.
Hey there, it's Agent Proper. I'm here to tell you all about the 2021 robust and meaningful moments, at least for us detractors, because, well, fuck Phil and his 15-year legacy. Phil, in his year of 2021 of gout, he provided us with great sagas. We had the Discord leaks from Anonymous that toppled a lot of House of Cards moments for Phil. We even saw him get booted from Streamlabs and even Twitch. And we got to see the aftermath of all that begging back on YouTube. But the most meaningful thing that I can think of from 2021 were the bank leaks. Phil's bank statements got exposed thanks to one happy little QB farmer who decided that fuck Phil was important enough. And he showed everybody the incredible consuming that Phil does, which still lasts to this very day. I mean, just take a look at that lovely new PlayStation 5 stick. Congratulations, Phil, on your 15 years of suck. Here's to 15 more, you fuckbag.
Apparently something very, very bad just happened. Yeah, apparently they kicked me out of the partnership program, and I don't know why. So I guess they didn't ban me from Twitch, but apparently I'm being kicked out of the partnership program with no explanation. Which terminated the agreement following its investigation of repeated instances of inappropriate conduct involving hateful slurs. What the fuck are you fucking talking about, you lame-brained pieces of dumb fucking shit? Hateful slurs. Hateful slurs. What hateful slurs do I use on my streams? In Japanese stream? Unless that's not supposed to be a it's actually be a rated chick. I have no idea. Because when you're looking for the hottest chicks with the biggest dicks, they're gonna be selling that to trade.com to be advertising directly to you. I want to watch some insult some homo. Oh my god, he said homo. You can't say those words on Twitch. Fuck. There were no hateful slurs ever on my streams, ever. When stationary, negative 75%. He walks his daughter to school. This is actually a nice story. And the soundtrack's outstanding. La la la. La la la. Look out, there's a black woman coming. Ah! She takes them both out. Boom! I've been getting messages from tons of people. I'm getting messages saying, Anonymous is a secret detractor, and he's about to blow everything open over on Kiwi Farm. Like, here's the truth of the matter, alright? Is there behind-the-scenes discussion with my moderators? Yes, of course there is. Of course we talk behind the scenes of the streams about stuff going on. Is there anything that's, like, insanely controversial, oh my god, jaw-dropping, over-the-top, super secret stuff? No! Nothing. No, there was no private doxing. He sent me information to try to prove who he was, and he blocked off the information that he felt was too private. So I posted the censored information to my moderator team and says, here's what's going on with this viewer, FYI, because people are accusing him of certain things, and, you know, here's the truth. That's not doxing. Stupidity. Sat at home all day on the fucking phone with companies trying to deal with my identity theft.
A pre-authorized payment of $109.99 from Apple iTunes.
Someone's like, oh, what did they do? How much did they steal from you? Do you really think I'm going to go into detail about that? Let me just put it this way. I had to lock down everything to the point where I had to contact all the credit bureaus and say, hey, my information likely has been leaked everywhere, and I want a lockdown on everything. If anyone tries to do anything in my name, I need you to contact me directly so I can tell you it ain't me, and then we can shut all that shit down before someone tries to do some screwed up stuff. But then having to basically have, you know, freeze accounts, close accounts, open accounts, transfer, late fee, back fee, this, that, new agreement, because now my agreements that were in place are fucked up because they're defaulted. I got new agreements now, this and that. I got a bill yesterday for $1,500. Special K, if you spam the fucking chat one more time with your nonsense, I'm going to ban you. I'm tired of you. He's an idiot. This guy is a complete idiot, and I'm gonna fucking just ban him right now. He's a moron who doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Because you're just sitting here to try to derail the stream and try to contradict everything I'm saying. You can go fuck yourself. No, really. You could go fuck yourself, because I'm the one who just fucking went through all this for 2 fucking months. I'm not gonna listen to your fucking stupid bullshit because you want to act like you know better. Go fuck yourself. Get the fuck out. I'm not gonna deal with your dumb shit today when I'm trying to be fucking real with my audience. Fuck you. God damn, I hate fucking idiots like this. And I say, to me, this is nothing. You guys have always known what I made on Twitch when I used to stream there, because my subs were always public, the cheers were always public, everything was always public, right? Everyone knows that, knew that. You always knew it was numbers. If the numbers are accurate, which I can't even. Here's the other thing too. I can't even tell you if the number's accurate because I actually did want to find out. What I think about Keemstar's retirement, I don't. I never watched a single piece of Keemstar's content during the time period that he made it. Basically, was a rumor monger, drama monger, and or person who caused a lot of personal pain for people so that he could get a buck. You know, let's air everyone's dirty laundry, sometimes not even confirmed, just rumors, on YouTube for my own personal benefit. Wow, what a nice guy, right? So, you know,
me and you have to have a little chat. It's recently come to my attention that you were talking shit about me on your stream, having the same career, you know, doing the same thing, you know, online entertainment stuff. You're still begging for $10 donations and $20 donations to pay your electric bill, to pay your fucking rent, all right? I get it. I'd hate me too. Darksydephil, sir, I'm gonna have to call bullshit. You just accused me of 2 things. 1, punching down like you're some type of victim or something. You were literally talking shit first. You're still on mission 1. And you can't get anywhere, and you're rage quitting, and you're starting over and restarting. I mean, a decade ago, you were on stream begging for $20 and $10 donations so you could pay your rent. It's a decade later, you're begging for $10 and $20 to pay your rent. Now, I know it's an ongoing thing with people telling you to go get a real job, but you probably need to get a real fucking job.
And said, I'll give you $200 to do 25 push-ups non-stop. Okay, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 25. Here we go. Woo! I do 25 real push-ups on my floor. I actually did do them, but there's no way you could see it because I can't aim the camera to look over there. But I actually just did do 25 push-ups. Whew. I did them real fast. I shouldn't have done them that fast. I should have taken my time. The problem is, like, there's no way I can adjust my camera and everything to even turn that way because of the cords and everything, so.
The problem is, like, there's no way I can adjust my camera and everything to even turn that way.
Of course, people are being stupid. They think that this hat is only, like crazy Nazi stuff. It's not. This is a very common military hat used in many different military things. Like I said, it's an M. Bison hat. That's why I got it, because it looks like M. Bison. Toxic. So because I'm wearing a military hat of the style that a ridiculous amount of people in history have worn, including M. Bison, a character that I frequently pick in a fighting game once a week, they gotta all say it's a Nazi hat. So it's this simple. When I see it, you're banned. I'm not even fucking around. If I see you say it once, you're banned. This is your one warning. If I see it in chat, you are banned. I don't care if you're a regular. I don't care who the fuck you are. If I see it, you're banned. Period. I'm not putting up with your bullshit. Trying to be toxic on my fucking stream. I'm having fun here. And all of a sudden I look at the stream chat. Everyone, oh, Nazis, Nazis, Hitler, Nazis. No, how about this? Banned, 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 banned. Gone. Forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit. Your toxic shit is not welcome on my fucking streams ever. So get the fuck out now. Gone forever. What is going on, everybody? Meerkat Mall here for KO Gaming. If anything, what 2022 told me is that we have a unique relationship, because it is pissing me off that I just stayed extra late and I got nothing for it. You like me, I like you. Shut the fuck up about the fucking bubbles before I take away the bubbles forever. In your company, we have this fun discussion and social interaction. It was President's Day. President's Day. I have to rant. That makes, no matter what I'm doing on these streams, fun and worthwhile. That's what I'm going for. Thank you all for your support. I'm just gonna say something quickly up front. Financially, things are rough for me and allowing me to grow.
Sitting there asking people with real fucking jobs to pay his bills again.
Change and mature, and when the mask comes off, it's shocking. For me, there's no mask. You just see who I am all the time, and it sucks, and do it my way. And I couldn't be happier and looking more positively forward to next year. I'm really excited for it. Why are you laughing? Laughing my ass off, laughing out loud. Why are you laughing? I'm just gonna stop the fucking stream right now. This is terrible. I can't, this is garbage. It's literally, dude, it's literally Dark Souls. And now that's it, instant death. I give up, fuck this. I'm done. That's it for Kirby. I'm not playing fucking Dark Souls when I'm playing Kirby. The fucking game is full of shit. I'm not gonna waste my time with that. That actually genuinely 100% pisses me the fuck off. Fuck it. It's Kirby. It's not Dark Souls. It's not Elden Ring. It's not worth it. It's not.
Why don't I take the three of you, put you on a podcast? We will call it the Lol Call Podcast. But I had to talk to DSP. So I made some tweets, try to get a hold of him. He was the most difficult person in the world to get a hold of. He's tweeting back and forth publicly, telling me, hey, hit up my email. Bitch, I'm a creator. You're a creator. We don't email each other. We just talk. All right. He was being so fucking difficult. Hit my email line, or email my business line. Go fuck yourself with your fucking email. So I told him publicly, bro, you're gonna miss out on this $50,000 because I figured they'd get about a $50,000 sign-on bonus for the first fucking year of this podcast.
So Keemstar, should I ban you now for, you know, trying to derail my stream, or should I, you know, bother telling everyone what you're talking about derailing my stream, or should I just outright just ban you and move on? Like, what should I do? I'm just curious how you'd like me to handle this, because you obviously know I'm not gonna stop my stream with my viewers to talk to you. We've already had the discussion behind the scenes. You were unable to follow simple instructions about when I'm free to talk. So if you're not an intelligent human who can act like a professional, but you're gonna come to my stream in the middle of my work to try to talk shit and say stupid stuff, I mean, how would you like me to handle it? I'm just curious. Let's hear it. How would you like me to you know? Because I'm not going to have the discussion with you on my stream. All right, you can either do what we previously discussed, which I told you times that I was free, you ignored me. Okay? Alright, so here we go. So now Keemstar's banned from my channel, and I'll probably be banning him from Twitter tonight as well, and I don't have to deal with this nonsense anymore. He's a fucking idiot. Stop watching Keemstar. What I'm about to do is something that actually came to me last night in a dream. I'm not kidding. I was in bed sleeping. I am willing to do a transparent interview with someone. This is about me clearing the air about all the nonsense that's been said about me in so many words in the last few years, and basically everyone dogpiling on me very, very unfairly. Shut the fuck up about the fucking bubbles before I take away the bubbles forever. People being little bitches in the chat. I'm trying to learn how to play a fucking game. Shut the fuck up and act older than 5 fucking years old about the goddamn bubble. You fucking idiot. God damn, how stupid and young can you be to act like that? Shut up.
I'm gonna eat you. I'm bigger than you. I'm higher in the food chain. Get in my belly.
I stayed extra late for you guys, and basically it amounted to nothing. No one's really supported, which pisses me off. It does. That I'm playing a game, obviously it's frustrating. A lot of people showed up to watch it because you saw how frustrating it was, and no one supported. Yeah, that does upset me, okay? It would have been one thing if I'm staying late and people are laughing, having a good time, and a few people are at least supporting the stream, but no one did. And that really upsets me. I toughed it out for you guys tonight, and I got nothing out of it. But when you guys actively, visibly see that I'm really annoyed that the game sucks, and I'm obviously toughing through it because you guys are here to watch and you're enjoying, you know, hopefully there will be reciprocation. There was no reciprocation tonight. I mean, all the tips that came in before even the extra time I played. All right? So.
But all like his whole brand is just blatantly saying, you guys haven't given me enough money, so I don't even know if I'm going to bother playing this game anymore. You guys are lucky that I played the game for 2 hours. I got a lot of shit I got to do, and I still sat here for 2 hours, and I only made X amount of dollars from you guys. The lack of support was alarming. But that's his whole brand now. People watch DSP for, like, the shit show of it.
The problem is the misconceptions about me that get spread all over the internet by my detractors in particular. And now we've got big channels like Moist Critical who reiterate those negative misconceptions and or take moments out of context as like, this is all who Phil is. And now everyone who watches his content believes that, and that's not fair. It bothers me when I see someone like Moist Critical who's like a genuine guy, looks like a fun guy, makes great content. You can tell he's watching only the negative stuff about me, and that's his conception of me now. Howard, why are you ticked off? Howard, how are you involved? Howard, hello, Howard. You're not even in this. This is between me and John. When I moved, it was about me and John having an ongoing relationship. Me and John having content we were going to make together and still be friends and contact and all of that. Howard was not in our circle of friends. Howard was friends with John, but he was not a direct friend of mine who we even discussed having any kind of ongoing relations of any sort. Seriously. So for me, no. You know, at that point, I probably wouldn't want to have a friendship with Rambo again. I don't know where the benefit would be for either of us. You know what I mean? I'm married now. I have someone who I have a the closest emotional relationship I'll ever have in my life is to my wife. Back then, John was one of my closest friends, and you know what I mean? Like, he was the guy you would talk to about personal shit. I'm married now. You know, I don't need that kind of best friend deal anymore. My best friend is my wife, you know? Then John comes to me a few days later when we're doing our co-op session. He says, why don't you throw the guys some money? The truth of the matter is I did arrange a meeting with them anyway. And I got the shits. I ate leftover pizza and I was crabbing my brains out that day. So I had to cancel. And then I never rescheduled because, all right, you want to know the truth? I knew they were already done with the show for good.
And what did they get? Gugats. That's what they got.
Scott was such a unique dude. T was such a unique guy. And they're not with us anymore. And that's not fair. Came to me and said, you know, did you ever collect those when this was out a couple years ago? And I was like, yeah, I got this one. But T had Guile, Dalsim, Blanca, and Zangief. And T basically goes, you know what, man? He goes, he says, you know what, man? You just have them. All right, boys, prepare the slave trade. We're selling it right off for profits. WWE Champions, all right? WWE Champions lives rent-free in your motherfucking head. I don't think about WWE Champions. You do. You probably know way more about the fucking game than I ever will, because you're an idiot. You're an obsessed loser.
It's WWE Champions time.
2023 was a tumultuous year for General Philip Burnell and the Hate Army. His encounters with Keemstar, the side-scrollers, local plumbers, grocery stores, veterinarians, auto garages, and even low-tier God ended in defeat and humiliation. The following is a letter sent from the battlefield, written by General Phil Burnell himself.
My dearest Catherine, I am thrilled to report that I called it and was victorious against General Keemstar and the Side-Scrollers army. I forced Keemstar to admit that he was a no-life loser who does not make meaningful content. And then at the Battle of Two Big Bills, I joined forces with my dad, and together we declared myself the victor over the marauding forces of Firestone and PetSmart. And now, dear Catherine, I must depart, for I have challenged low-tier God to pistols at dawn, and I've yet to receive his response. So now I have to go to the post box and wait by the post box for the postman to arrive. Stupid. Yours, Phil Burnell, General of the Hate Army.
I got top 5 as well, right? Oh, who do we have? Let's take a look, because now we can actually call it out now. We had Easy Money, who said top 10, no, $10 top 10, $20 top 5, So for easy money, you owe me 10, 20, 40 bucks easy money. And if you don't pay up, you're going to be easily banned because I have your super chat right here. All right? That's 40 bucks. What? Top 10 tip TOS? What does that even mean? Well, I guess you're easily banned. So if you say you're going to do something nice, then do it. And if you don't, you're banned. I'm not going to have dishonest people on my stream. 23, because this is basically me addressing the whole situation about me appearing on the Side Scrollers podcast. There's nothing that anyone could ask me. There's literally nothing that anyone could possibly ask me. Okay? Nothing. At all. That I haven't already answered. I've asked there's nothing, there's literally no risk. I have tried to change and do better things and make more laid back content. You watch my content today, way less of that rage kind of stuff. Way more chill content, interactive stuff, meaningful content with my viewers, I feel. But the stigma remains. All right, boys, prepare the slave trade. We're selling it right off for profit.
When you see that, how does that make you feel? What are you thinking? Do you regret that, saying that? Like, is that edgy humor?
Well, first of all, I have an honest question for you guys. You've now seen it. What do you think the joke was there? I'm just curious. What do you think I was trying to joke about?
That you're selling that girl to the slave trade?
Okay.
That's what it sounded like, and that's pretty fucked up.
I think it's dark humor. It's definitely skirting the risque. You have to see the big picture, all right? I've been doing this for 15 years. We'll always find something that moment of weakness, that stupid thing that I said, and I know, stupid Phil, why the hell did I make that joke? But once it's out there, it's out there. And all you can do is apologize for it, say you're gonna do better and try not to do it, and move on.
So, because it just feels like a big leap from going from a sheriff who is like trying to kill people to seeing a little black girl and thinking a slave trade. You know what I mean?
Now you said it. Now you said it.
See what?
You said black girl.
It was on
that's
screen.
Correct. That's correct. And herein lies the problem.
What?
I didn't think that. Why the hell did I not make that connection in my head? Because I'm stupid.
Okay.
You know, I admit that I'm dumb.
I don't know if I believe that.
By the way, I have your IP, I have your name, and I have your address.
Do you think that's okay?
It sounds like a threat, right? That's the first time I've
Sure
actually heard
does.
this clip since I said it.
Pretty sure it was a threat.
Okay, no, it's not. Again, this is kind of goes back to you tell a dark joke.
Yeah, it was.
One way, it came out a different way. What I was getting at in that clip was this is someone who had hurt me.
So it was a threat. So you admit that it was a threat.
It was me venting anger.
That's a threat, dude.
It was me, correct. It was me venting anger in a threatening manner.
There's an easy out here, Phil. I'm offering you the easy out. All you got to do is just take a quick screenshot. You can email it to me. It's done.
Again, what liability? I'm not going to 100% agree to it, but I'm very strongly considering doing it. You got to understand there's liability here. This is not just a discussion for me either. I'm talking my wife, everything here. Because if this account gets out, that's a lot of stuff that now can be compromised. You're going to mess with me, that's one thing. Leave my family, leave my everyone out of it. Did you ever find the restraining order that she had against her ex because he was hitting her? The day that Darksydephil appeared on your show, Side Scrollers, was probably one of the most momentous things that you'll always remember. But for me, it was Thursday. God, Lavinia. You're doing it too. Did I literally not do a segment explaining that mini PC has no ventilation whatsoever? Okay, hold on. Let's do it again. Here we go. This one is for Lavinia. Ready? Here we go, everyone. Welcome to the show. All right, are we good now? Lavinia has been spamming the stream chat, I shit you not, for an hour. So now it's time to address the very important comment from Lavinia. You ready for this? You want to address how you treated me like a dunce and replayed out your intro for me because I said exactly this to you about your mini PC. Well, we already addressed this, but I guess we'll do it again. So hold on a second, everyone. Let's have another special restarting of the podcast this morning, 2 days in a row for Lavinia, since she wants me to go back and readdress it. So here we go. But the point I just made is that today I have more information about the mini PC than I did yesterday. And if you want to live in that toxic asshole world, then stay off my streams, because I don't want you here. I don't want people coming and spamming my streams, demanding things for a fucking hour from me. Yes, perhaps you could have thought that yesterday I was being rude to you, Lavinia, but literally you sat here in the chat, spammed my fucking podcast, demanding my attention during the time that wasn't even Q&A. Fuck off and get banned and don't come back. You're an obnoxious individual and we don't want your kind around here. We want people who are actually here to have a good time and be chill. So fuck off and kiss my ass. Here's some good news. So last year I had bought these ant traps, and I think the clear gel apparently has like sugar or something in it that's attractive to the ants, but it's also got bug poison. One of them, the one incidentally at the back door, had leaked onto the floor. Now, we had tried to clean it, but it's very sticky, gooey shit, and I didn't get solvent or whatever. So we just kind of left it there. We're like, a little bit on the floor, whatever. It's not a big deal. Jasper doesn't want it. He's not going for it or anything. Cats, by the way, don't like sweet. If you don't know that, cats do not like sweet. They can't taste the flavor of sweet. They can only taste salty or savory. So to him, that's nothing. He's like, he doesn't even know what that is, so he doesn't even go, he doesn't touch it or nothing, doesn't lick it. You know, we think he should have blood work. Why? Well, you know, it's a routine thing for these cats. Every few years they should have blood work. It's a way to check for diseases. It's a way to check for this or that. I'm like, all right, so let's be real here. Let's talk cost. What do I owe you now? And what am I going to owe you if we have blood work? Okay? But if we do the blood work, it's $450. What?
Like a man that doesn't hit the gym daily or weekly, you can't speak to me. On top of that, if you're not properly groomed, you can't speak to me. On top of that, if your voice box and vocal cords never deepen, you can't speak to me. You're still rocking a goatee in 2023, you can't speak to me. If I was him, I would literally focus on trying to rebuild my brand. Like, hit the gym, get hair transplant surgery, or wear hats 24/7 on stream. Stop wearing a pussy-ass, pussy-face goatee. Like, you know what a goatee looks like on people? Pussy hair. It's not even crispy lined up, bro.
What?
Don't speak to me. If that nigga wants to rent me for his stream, yo, DSP, I'm gonna need 5 bands, bro.
5 what? 5 bands? What the hell is he talking about? There's a language, I don't know if you've heard about it yet. It's called English. You might want to start using it. Like, you're talking to a public audience. You realize that, right? I have no clue what the fuck this guy's saying right now. I mean, I guess this is some kind of lingo or you know, some kind of fucking, you know, what the fuck he's saying. If you're talking to a public audience, you use English. Oh, you're real crispy, man. You're all about your sexy, but you suck at Street Fighter 6. So, either play me or shut the fuck up, and there'll be a little bitch on your stream forever. It's that simple. If you had kept your mouth shut and not sat there insulting me for no fucking reason, we wouldn't be here. But now, you either play me or you're my bitch forever. So what's it gonna be?
Watched you change.